Good day, this is the Think Dr. Pastor Phil, and we are meeting Jesus just like Nicodemus did in the garden in John chapter 3. Let's skip down to verse 12, which is where we are. I've spoken to you of earthly things, and you do not believe. How then will you believe if I speak of heavenly things? No one has ever gone into heaven except the one who came from heaven, the Son of Man. Now, Nicodemus is about to get rock and rolled. He's about to get pushed back a little bit here. Jesus is saying, you got to understand, I'm God. And you're not even believing what I tell you about earthly things. I'm referring to the prophets. I'm referring to what's gone on before you that you understand about, Nicodemus. And I'm telling you, you need to be born again and born by the Spirit. And you've seen these miracles and you still don't believe. So how in the world can I talk to you about heavenly things? How can I talk to you about what goes on in heaven, what's getting ready to happen, what will affect eternity, if you can't even accept these earthly things? So when we're meeting Jesus, we're going to have to give up our earthly senses. We're going to have to give up our earthly ideas. If it isn't that they're bad, it isn't that they're wrong, they're just limited. They only show us so much. And so if I can't understand the power of God in the earthly, how can I understand the power of God where I can't see? I love to watch God get down into somebody's heart and heal it. Take an old memory. I was in Mexico recently, and after I prayed for some people, a woman came over to my interpreter and said, how in the world did he understand that my daughter and her husband are having incredible problems, and he's attempted suicide, and he's lost his job, and everything's coming apart, and I didn't know what to do. But how in the world could that man from the United States, who only speaks English, understand and minister to me in this deep area that nobody else in this room understands? The answer is, I can't. But Jesus, who sees what can't be seen, who works in the heavenly realms, who works in the spiritual realms, knew what that woman needed, reached down and touched the very deepest pains of her soul that I couldn't see with my earthly eyes, with my ears. I couldn't even say it with my mouth. But the Holy Spirit of God ministered to her in that very big place. If you get stuck on the earthly stuff, how in the world are you going to understand the heavenly stuff? I want you to understand it, but you're going to have to meet Jesus. You're going to have to get in there with him and spend time with him and allow him to talk to your heart. Father, I pray for my friend. I pray that the very spiritual forces of the universe, the good spiritual forces sent from you, disturb their heart and cause them to see what they can't see and understand what they can't understand, to grasp the power of what they see with their eyes that you are involved in, and the power of what they can only see with their spiritual heart. In Jesus, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you. The Lord give you peace.